All right. So in today's video, they have just released the kits for Accelerator and Index, and their buns. All right. So we're gonna go over Index first. So right here, Index. Okay. Light human with 6-star heal, 5-star magic, 4-star magic. Skill. Heal all allies HP by 3,000 and for 7 seconds increase own arts by 4 a second. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good skill. She's just healing by 3k. Everybody. I fuck with it. But arts increase all allies arts by 30 for 30 seconds, increase all allies damage res by 30%. That's a good art. It's pretty good. It's going to be generating some arts and getting some damage res. And then true art. For 35 seconds, increase all allies damage by 100%. Against advantageous elements, increase damage by 200% instead. Increase own skill CT speed by 100%. So you're going to be able to spam your skill more. She's going to generate more arts, and she's going to keep healing the team more and more. And now you're going to be running her on mono light, so you're just going to get a 200% damage buff from her true art. So that's cool. And then super art, for 25 seconds, increase all allies magic equipped CT speed by 40% and reduce enemies magic res by 40% times number of alive ally magic slots. So if you're running her on like a normal team, you're going to be running her with like, it's going to be Index, that's 2 magic slots. And then you're going to be running like Railgun, that's 2 more magic slots. And then you're going to be running like SGL, that's 2 more magic slots. And then somebody else, we're just going to say they have 1 magic slot just for convenience. And that's probably what's going to happen. And that is a total of 7 magic slots. So this is going to be a, let me do some math real quick. That's a 280% magic res down. And you combine that with Railgun, and the magic res down is going to be crazy. But it's not enough, man. All right, abilities. Spellbook library. When self is unaffected by status ailment, increase light allies arts by 3 a second. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Increase own BE output by 20% and increase own magic res by 10%. So they're trying to build. So currently we have the mono light physical team done. We have Saitama, we have Young Emp, BF Emp, and Kenshin. That team set. That's a great team. Now they're building the mono light magic team. So it's going to be like Misaka, and then Index, and then SGL, and then probably like a Young Emp. Or maybe still even Kenshin, just for that DR. But she's basically just going to be an okay damage res, an okay heal, and then she's going to be providing some damage up and res down. It's nothing crazy. She's literally just for mono light. Like, if you're not using her on mono light, she's not going to be nearly as good because she's not arch shinning for anybody except light allies. And, like, the mono light team is just built for this. The mono light magic team goes perfectly with her kit, but if you don't have it, she's not good. She's just not good. All right, and then let's go over her true weapon, all right? Former Walking Church. For 8 seconds, reduce enemies' light res by 30%. Additionally, if user is human, reduce enemies' damage res by 20%. When equipped by Index, increase own arts by 2 art a second and increase own heal amount by 30%. So her heals are going to be pretty good, and she's going to be providing more res down. So this magic team is going to hit really hard, but like, is just from monolite magic. What about everybody else? Where's the unit that's supposed, like, where's the next Hoka? Why can't I'm only going to use her on a mono light team. She's not going to be good on anything else. But whatever. Now we have Accelerator. Maybe he'll make up for it. Okay? So, Accelerator. 6-star magic, 5-star physical, 4-star magic, or a 4-star support at LB7. So, first off, his skill is just, it does nothing. Okay? I mean, I don't know why they couldn't just throw in some arts up in there, just like 30 arts up. But it does nothing, so that's cool. Arts. Increase allies' next super art damage by 100%. Increase dark allies' next super art damage by 150% instead. That's cool. 150% damage up for him on his super art. Why not? True art. For 25 seconds, reduce enemies' break res by 50%. Increase above 50% HP allies' arts by 5 a second. That's pretty good. So he's just going to be reducing their break res and generating some arts for the whole team. I would not have expected Accelerator to be an arts gener, but, you know, here we are. And that's type F, so it's not going to stack with any type Fs. And then we have the super art. If used when boss is not broken, increase own break power during super arts based on how high own current HP is, up to 300%. So he's going to get a 300% break power up. And then also he's going to, if used when boss is broken, double the damage multiplier of own super arts. His super art multiplier is only 150,000. You're only getting a 300,000% multiplier if the boss is broken. Also, this only has 8,000 break. That's nothing crazy. This man is literally just magical Pencilgon, and it's pissed me off. Pencilgon has been in the game forever, literally over a year. And now they're releasing Accelerator, who's just the magical version. Like, he's going to be breaking a little bit better than Pencilgon, but is it really worth it? No, it's not. It's just not. All right, let's get to the abilities, okay? One-way road. When boss is broken for 30 seconds, increase all allies' arts by 5 a second and increase allies' damage by 300%. That's a really good passive. 300% damage up when the boss is broken. And he's going to be increasing allies' arts. So he's kind of like Chloe and Pencilgon in one unit. A little bit. But I don't want it. I have Chloe and Pencilgon. I don't care. When self is unaffected by status ailment, increase own arts by 3 a second. Increase own damage to humans by 50%. Okay, so first of all, for him to do any sort of damage, you need to break the boss. How often are we breaking bosses in Grand Summoners? Literally, like, never. There's a couple bosses in the Novas. There's Fangyan you have to break, and then there's like, if you want to, the stage 3 in the Dark Cilia fight. That one, you don't even have to break. Like, if you brought him with, he'd definitely help. He'd probably make it faster. But, like, if you have a right team comp, you can just do it faster without breaking. Like, this man, we don't need a breaker like this. He's literally just Pencilgon 2.0. Like, he's going to be better than Pencilgon. But is he really going to be that much better than Pencilgon that you need him? No. All right, his true weapon. For 8 seconds, reduce enemies' dark res by 30%. That's just nothing. That's whatever. When equipped by Accelerator, increase own break power by 50%. At start of quest, increase own arts by 100. Cool. He's got a 50% break power up. So, he's probably going to be like the second best breaker in the game. On global, he's probably going to be the best breaker. But then on JP, we still have, what's her name? Platina. Platina's insane. And, like, he's cool. But I wanted to pity a unit. Neither of these units are worth a pity. Accelerator is just a good breaker. And then once you break, he's a good damage dealer. And then Index is just good on monolight magic. Like, oh, and then Railgun, she's just a good monolight magic damage dealer. And then the guy with the right hand, don't even remember his name. He's just rip off Shiro. Literally, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, Shiro. It's bad. This crossover is buns, in my opinion. I really wanted to pity a unit, and now I'm just not gonna. I'm just gonna save my gems, I guess. And I'm gonna pray that the next crossover is good. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Kind of sad. I'm very disappointed in GS. that they decided to make Accelerator just a breaker. Like, it's better than making him a damage dealer, I guess, but I just wanted a unit that I could pity, and neither of them are good enough to pity. So I guess we're saving for Young Emp, or probably Orvel. But yeah, that's it. See ya.